Hey Chopper, this viewer's not subscribed.
Car D Kaizoku.
Alright, welcome to the market review for this week. For the week of December 19th to December 26th, we're gonna start off from where we left off last time on the 19th here. And before we dive into things, if you do want access to this market review dashboard, I do grant access to it via my Patreon if you're subscribed to my Marketeer tier. So I'll link it on screen and in the description below. Just gotta get my quick plugin because I do think this is a pretty cool tool that I created. So before we jump right into the movers, what has been going on in the scene since last week? Well, the Three Brothers starter deck came out, the Luffy, Ace, and Sabo one. So we may see some yellow cards go up, but I think most of the cards in those decks are contained within the starter deck itself, with like slight splashes into staple yellow cards like Satori and stuff that won't see the prices of cards go up too much. And then Perona won a CS, I think. Yep, here's the Perona list. The Black Navy Admirals staple cards are in this deck. We probably expect to see these go up even more. Gecko Moria is going to definitely be a chase card in OP06. We also see a 10 cost Doflamingo and Baby 5 in here, so we may expect those cards to go up as well. Rosinante too, but he's just a... what is he? Just a rare, so probably not going to go up as much. Alright, without further ado, let's dive into the market review. Here are the movers for the week of December 19th to the 26th. By price, we see that Manga Luffy went up $117, Manga Law went up, and I do believe that I think there's been quite a few that sold around the $1,000 mark, so let's check TCG Player. Yeah, quite a few sold near $1,000, so I do expect this market price to go up as more people buy more Manga Laws at this price point. That's pretty crazy. I think he's nearly doubled, right? 638 to, we're gonna assume he's 1,000, but market price shows differently for now until we get more data points of people buying it. And then Soga King continues to go up. Kit went up $40, not as much as Law though, which is funny because I think Kit is the more useful one. But yep, I get it. Law is the more popular character. I like Law too. Mongo Sabo goes up $27. SP Nami continues to go up at 170. Still less than OP01 Alt Art Nami, even though I think this SP Nami should be like more rare technically. And I like her art more too, to be honest. You see Alt Art 8 cost Katakuri go up. I think he went down last market review. I still don't understand how that happened because Katakuri is used in like all the meta yellow decks. For now at least. That might change in 06, but you see Secret Yamato from OP01 go up as well, just maybe a collector's thing. And then the SP version of that Yamato went up. SP Uta went up. Oddly enough, we don't see Enel here, which kind of sucks because that's the one that I pulled. So, I don't know, it might just be a anomaly. We might see him go up next week. Manga Ace continues to go up. Still not at that $1,000 mark, but getting really close. Peter Katakuri went up. Secret Kaido went up. Yep, here we see Borsalino, Baby 5, Doflamingo, 10 cost Doflamingo. The cards that were in that Perona deck, all the alt arts for these went up based off of one result. So just goes to show you the influence of one tournament can have on the market prices. Let's look at the decreases for this period. Alright, we see Manga Luffy actually go down $100. Oh, I'm curious to see what the last one sold for. They've been selling around 2,000. So, but yeah, prior to that there was a string of like 1,600, 1,700 sales. So those have been having a bigger influence on the market price of this card. But it looks like it might be returning to over 2k soon. Leader Bello Betty went down. That's sad to see. I like Bello Betty as a character and I like her deck. But yeah, she's not meta, so understand why. Enel went down surprisingly, even though Enel has been showing promising results and has a pretty good chance against Sakazuki, unlike Purple Luffy. Ooh, Alt Art Rush Zoro going down. He's under 100 now, so I guess good time to pick him up. I think this may be one of the cheapest price points for Zoro. we'll go to TCG Player's year data, because I only have mine going back to October 15th. Okay, the cheapest he's ever been was around $84 in September, end of September. So he's pretty close to being the cheapest he's ever been. So yeah, it might be a good time to pick some up and to finally have copies of him, I guess, because I don't have any actually. But we see regular 8-cost Katakuri go down, even though the Ultra Art went up. Uchi went down, surprisingly, even though Sakazuki's the top deck of the meta. Ultra Art Marco went down, and so did Ninebeard for some reason. I guess we're just seeing less red. And yeah, sadly, Purple Luffy and 5-cost Kid going down because we're not seeing Purple perform as well as people expected. Is it just pilot diff between the West and the East? Who knows? Or maybe just we prefer running Yellow and Sakazuki here. We do see a Gear 5 10-cost Secret Luffy also go down slightly. This Nami, Film Nami went down, but I think Uta's coming out in like a month or two. So we might see this Nami go back up once that hits our shores. And then a bunch of SP cards going down from OP04. Yeah, OP04. I have it right here on the dashboard. Even Zorojiro is going down. That's sad to see. Yeah, it's kind of random, some of these decreases, I guess. Let's see if by percent it's any different. So increases by percent. Secret Yamato went up 58%. Alt-Art and non-Alt-Art Draw Kaido went up. He's a tech card in Sakazuki. And then Baby 5, 45% up. Love Mellow continues to go up for some reason. Hina's continue to go up too, 36%. And she's a staple 4 of in Sakazuki, so that makes sense. Otama went up. I mean, Otama is just the best red 2k counter, but red is in a tough spot right now, so kind of surprised to see her go up right now randomly. Maybe there's a red purple law that made some waves somewhere. Anything else? No, nothing really stands out here. How about decreases? Brule went down 21%. Everything else seems kind of random. Yeah, even Krieg is on here for some reason. Yeah, nothing else I can really say about this. We'll look at promos real quick. Why not, right? So for promo increases, that first anniversary Luffy went up 45 bucks. The championship Kuzan went up. The super pre-release Luffy is over $1,000 now. If you guys played from back then. Ooh, this Yamato Dawn is also $30. This is first anniversary Yamato Dawn. Dang, I wish I could have gone to some of these tournaments because I was out of the country, so I couldn't, unfortunately. And the products are pretty nice from the tournament. Sealed Battles too, I couldn't attend any because I was out of the country. Dang it. Dang it. Oh well. Let's look at decreases real quick. Sealed Battle Sabo went down $16. I don't know why. Judge Pack Thunderbolt went down. I don't know why. Yeah, I gained nothing from this, so let's move on. The movers by set for the period of December 19th to the 26th. Surprisingly, OP01 is not the biggest gainer. It's OP05 this time, $143. Really showing that OP05 is a high value set. And actually OP03 continues to go up. Actually, yeah, everything went up, which is good to see. And Starter Deck 3 went up the most by percent. I guess we'll see in the set value which card that is. Let's take a look at set value here. Right, let's look at just OP. Alright, and we were talking about how last week that OP05 having 2 chase cards that are like near $2,000 each might be skewing things, so let's remove manga rares. When we do that, yeah, we do see OP01 being nearly double OP05, but OP05 is the next highest actually, so it's not by age of the set anymore as it was trending before. OP05 is more than OP02. I guess it's just the leaders in OP01 being like crazy inflated because I guess they're classics by now, even though I don't think any of them are meta anymore. Yeah, Red Green Law is $300, over $300. Zoro is over 250. Even Nami, character Nami, Searcher Nami is over 250. Doflamingo is over 100. I'm kind of surprised how popular of a character Doflamingo is. I mean, he's cool. He's one of the coolest villains, but I don't know. He's never really been a favorite of mine compared to like Law and Kid and characters like that. Interestingly enough, for cards that are over $5, OP02 has a higher average value than OP05. This could be the increase in value of all the Navy Admirals in OP02, because I do think they're like around that $30-40 mark, so that they might be what's, I don't know, with 2 cards make that big of a difference? Possibly, right? But yeah, if we do add the mangas back in, OP05 becomes the mega super value set. The total value of each card in OP05, if you add them as singletons, would be over $5,000. That's pretty crazy. Especially with Law probably going to be worth $1,000 soon. That means there will be 3 cards over $1,000 in the set. Pretty insane, because prior to this, none of the manga rares were over 1,000, but now even Shanks is over 1,000. So this game is getting crazy valuable. Take a look at starter decks real quick. I didn't do that last week. Starter deck 4 continues to be the most, and it sinks to Queen. Nothing changes here. Starter deck 6 is the next highest, with the Great Eruption and Hina being the most valuable. The prices of these 2 cards have gone up, but yeah, nothing new. Everything else, yeah, it's pretty much the same. Just same cards are the most expensive. They just gotten more expensive. Let's take a look at set value trend. So from the beginning of OP05, the total value of the cards in all the OP and starter decks, OP sets and starter decks, is 15,727, and today we're sitting at 16,230. That's about a $500 increase. So in the span of, what is this, like 16 days? Did I do that math right? No, 18 days. 18 plus 8 is 26. Math. Yeah, it's gone up $500. Not too crazy, as we've seen from the weeks prior to this, where it jumped up like 1,000. But still going up nonetheless. There was a small dip on the 14th, but it has since gone up. And with how we've seen tournament results in OP06, with OP06 leaders and cards, I have a feeling that it's going to get even more expensive as the game goes on. Let's take a look at starter decks only. Yeah, so we only really see starter deck 4 and starter deck 6 go up. Everything else kind of fluctuates, but it's been pretty stable. I guess we can see overall. Yeah, overall right now is the most expensive that all starter decks have been. And it did dip right when OP05 dropped, but yeah, it has since recovered to new heights. Take a look at card value trend. We're gonna exclude promos, and then, as we mentioned before, we're gonna exclude manga rares too. Now that I have it coded to exclude the Oda-sign Luffy. Well, I include Oda-sign Luffy as a manga rare so that I can exclude them through that filter. Yeah, the 3 most expensive cards are the OP01 Red Green Law, Ultart, and then Zoro Leader, and then Nami Searcher. So we see they have increased quite a bit since I started recording their data. Here's the Nami dip from when they announced that she was banned, but she's back, and then now she's crazy high. She's almost as much as a Ultart Zoro Leader. There's also a big jump here. What is this? I do believe this is Whitebeard, Leader Whitebeard. I guess that was when he was unbanned, or announced to be unbanned. What day is this? Yeah, the end of November. They announced he was going to be unbanned for OP05, and he jumped back up in value. And then I think Whitebeard showed up in a top 8 or 2, which catapulted him up even higher, because people were happy that Whitebeard might still be at least viable in OP05. What is this blue line? It's Katakuri. Yeah, we see Katakuri be a even better answer to Sakazuki, which is the most popular deck right now. So Sakazuki goes up. What's this gray one that went down? Ooh, Ultart Rush Zoro going down. You can see it here on the chart. Yeah, interesting stuff. Let's take a look at, how about just starter deck? Yeah, it's a lot more turbulent here. We see Uta spike up from when she was the most popular in OP04, but she has since fallen off a cliff. And then Queen continues to go up. Queen went down at one point for some reason, but now the highest that he's ever been. And then we see Great Eruption here go up quite a bit. Yeah, it's just nice to see these visualized on line charts like this. Alright, that's all I have for this week. And again, if you guys want access to this dashboard to slice and dice however you want, filter for whatever you want to look at, you can get access to it by subscribing to my Patreon as a market tier. And again, links will be somewhere available everywhere. Hope you guys enjoyed this market review. Not too much has changed since last week, except that things have gotten more expensive and some random cards went up and down. But hope you could get some value out of this. And I don't know what else to say, so I'll just say, okay, bye.
Card Kaizoku.